So I just wanted to talk for a few minutes about a dynamic that is pretty common in long-term relationships. A lot of times people will come in and they will say that they no longer have the feelings for their partner that they had in the beginning of the relationship. Some people might describe it as just feeling like roommates or brother and sister. Some people say they feel bored. Others say the feelings are just not there. And a lot of times people start to wonder if the feelings can be recaptured. And I've done quite a bit of thinking about what it is that goes on in long-term relationships that causes some of the glitter to go away. I think it is true that most things that we get used to or that get kind of old, there can be a sense of boredom or a wish for novelty. But some couples do manage to keep the process of constantly rediscovering the other alive. And they're able to kind of maintain a sense of mystery, suspense, excitement, passion, with some ebbs and flows throughout the duration of the relationship. And other couples have a harder time with this. One of the things that's so tricky about marriage or long-term committed relationships is the tension between two very contradictory types of aspects of the relationship. One being a sense of safety and security, a feeling of being home, being able to trust the other, to predict the other's response, to lean on and have a sense of healthy dependence on your partner, sense that they'll be loyal to you and accept you unconditionally when you let your hair down or come as you are. And on the other hand, there's a sense of excitement, passion, novelty that comes with a sense of emotional risk-taking and constantly discovering more and more about the other person and uncovering more layers of their psyche and getting to know someone that we've been with for a very long time in a new way all the time. And people are always changing inside the mind. People are so dynamic that however much we already know about our partners, there's always more. There's always more to learn. And yet the openness to that sense of discovery or to learning what we don't know about our partners and also putting ourselves out there when we don't know what the response will be, taking those risks, saying things that are a little bit scary, that we're afraid might get a response that we don't want. I think those things are often very much at odds with the sense of safety and security that a lot of people rely on relationships for. And one of the things I think that happens is that when the relationship is very new, it's weighted more in the direction of newness and excitement and novelty. There's a sense of discovering the other for the first time, saying things. There's a sense of risk-taking that goes on, not knowing what the other person is going to say or do. And people are open to that, I think, in the beginning because there's also a sense of being able to walk away if things don't work out or if we get hurt. And once the sense of safety actually comes into the relationship and we start to really let the other person matter, I think it gets a little bit harder to keep taking those emotional risks. And a lot of couples start feeling like they don't want to rock the boat or rock the sense of safety that it took them so long to create. And so I think people stop taking emotional risks. They stop saying some of the hard stuff. They put it aside, they dismiss it, they brush it off. They think, I don't know, should I bother saying that? Maybe I misunderstood it. Maybe my partner will take it the wrong way. Maybe this is just part of relationships. And there's a sense of starting to swallow some of those things that really, if they would be said out loud, would keep some of the excitement and the suspensefulness present in the relationship. So this is a dynamic that is, I think, fairly common and starting to reignite a sense of riskiness in the relationship or unpredictability, emotional risk-taking can take quite a bit of skill to be done successfully. I've put together a handout that has some tips on how to do that, how to start taking those risks again with your partner in a way that hopefully won't backfire or lead to some kind of reinforcement of fears about doing so. And I invite you to contact me by email if you would like a copy of this handout. I'll be happy to send it to anyone who emails me. My email address is mirelgoldstein@gmail.com. That's MIRELGOLDSTEIN @gmail.com. Again, I have a handout on some tips for starting to take emotional risks again in a relationship where things have gotten to a point of partners playing it safe for a while, where there's a certain stuckness in a safety zone, and you want to reopen that up to a sense of risk taking that can hopefully evoke a re-excitement in the relationship. And I'd be happy to send you that handout if you email me. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.